Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome, man. Welcome to Beyond Classic Rock. Today, I've got a complimentary quad coming your way, man, and it's featuring the music of a band called Hawkwind. We're going to start with Deathtrap, followed by Robot, followed by High Rise, and then finally Uncle Sam's on Mars. So, man, this is a quad. Every single one of these songs are off of the same album, PXR5. So what we'll do is we'll do a back-to-back format, one after the other, because I don't imagine that there's a lot of individual song information. So we'll just basically do an album review. This recommendation is coming by way of Walking Wounded Point 64. And yeah, Hawkwind, I believe that I've heard the name Hawkwind before, and I'm pretty sure that they're an English rock band, but I don't know much more about that. They might have been featured previously in a quad or something like that. It's sketchy in my mind, but anyway, let's get acquainted with them, man. So, starting with Deathtrap. I'll put little flashes on the screen whenever the next song starts. So, going all the way through Hawkwind. Let's get it. Cheers.
Only those with death wish understand my situation. Feel like Jesus Christ heading for the stations. On the cross in my death trap, running in my death trap, chicken running in my death trap, chicken running in my death trap, cruising for the crossroads and firing crucifixion. Lighting up the night sky with bitterness distinction. One hand on wheel and face, smell of burning friction. I feel like a hero heading for extinction. My death trap, running in my death trap, chicken running in my death trap, chicken running in my death
Thinking
trap.
of those rebellious teen movies of the 80s. This song playing in the background, part of the soundtrack.
To shadow steel and plastic, monkey and elastic, going up and down, monkey and elastic, going up and down, up and down. Crank shadow cranking up.
guys
Running in my death trap,
probably had a strong
chicken run, death trap,
cult following.
running in my death trap, chicken run, death trap, death trap, death trap,
That's if they didn't have
death trap, death trap,
massive hits or anything like that, or mainstream hits. They probably had a strong cult following, these guys. Wow, that ended suddenly. Interesting signature sound. It wouldn't appeal to everyone, but it would certainly appeal to some. Very hard.
95 or 10 to 6. Up to the city and back to the sticks. Got to unwind your mind. You've got to unwind your mind. Sit back, switch on your faces, got a twitch on your fuses are blown down in a double bind. Air conditions I could never fight. You're very nearly human, you're so well disguised. Robot, robot, you are a robot, robot. You're warm when it's cold, you're cool when it's hot. Robot, robot, your life is recorded on a microdot. Robot, robot, you'd hold the whole world in your metal claws if it wasn't for the three laws of robotics. Automated toe monkey, you lost. You queue for your paper, you queue for the bus. You're a good morning machine. You're a how are you device. Sit back, light up, never put a fight up. Sit there, fuming till your face goes green. Air conditioned and desensitized. You're very nearly human, you're so well disguised. Robot, 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 robot.
I'm again visualizing something like a weird science, one of those quirky 80s movies.
Robot, robot, you'd hold the whole world in your metal claws if it wasn't for the three laws of robotics.
I wonder if there are any music videos out. This would be an interesting music video.
you. I can only obey the three laws.
I just got a visual of Jimmy Page on the guitar with the bow making these sounds.
Automated monkey nuts. You queue for your paper, you queue for the bus. You're a good morning machine. You're a how are you device. You sit back, light up, never put your fight up. Sit there, puking till your face goes green. Air conditioned, psychoanalyzed. You're very inhuman, you're so well disguised. Robot, robot. You are robots, robots. You're warm when it's cold, you're cool when it's hot. Robot, robot. Your life is recorded on a microdot. Robot, robot. You hold the whole world in your metal paws. If it wasn't for the three laws of robotics. Robotics. You're all robots. You're all robots.
Good song, but it was way too long. That song didn't have to be 8 minutes.
Flat block of 2 dimensions. Neon tote board to the sky, keeping scars of people stacked up so high above the ground. But all they can hear is the sound of the wind in the antenna. It's a human zoo, a suicide machine. Childhood, all concrete cube shaped. paper stuck with human life. Caged up rage, swarming on a tide. Tear out the telephones, rip out the pages of directories, and wreck all these high-speed lifts and elevators. Be a sabotage rebel without applause. High-rise, high-rise, high-rise. You're all stacked up in a high-rise block. High-rise, high-rise, high-rise. You're stacked up in a high-rise block. Starfish of human blood shape, tentacles of human gore spread out on the pavement from the 99th floor. When somebody said he jumped, but we know he was pushed, and he was just like you might have been on the 99th floor of a suicide machine. High-rise, high-rise, high-rise. All stacked up in a high-rise block.
It's interesting you can make a movie out of that song. Shows of dead fish float on the lakes, but Uncle Sam's on Mars, and science is making the same mistakes, but Uncle Sam's on Mars, and no one down here knows how to work the brakes, but Uncle Sam's on Mars. Uncle Sam's on Mars. Uncle Sam's on Mars. Uncle Sam's on Mars. He's on Mars. Layers of smoke in the atmosphere.
atmosphere have made the earth too hot to bear. Earth might be a desert soon. America has left the moon. Uncle Sam's on Mars. Uncle Sam's on Mars. Uncle Sam's on Mars. He's on Mars. He's on Mars.
They've got some serious stuff to say in this one.
He's digging for dreams in the red sand. He's got his bucket and spade in his left hand. He's digging for dreams. He's looking for life.
And this certainly has to be the most historic telephone call that's ever made.
Looking for life.
I just can't tell you how proud we all are of what you do. For every American, this has to be the proudest day of our lives. And for people all over the world, I am sure they too join with us in recognizing what an immense feat this is.
Talking about the success of the space mission. So occupied with space exploration that they're not paying attention to what's
For one priceless moment in the whole history of man.
McDonald's hamburger. Construction works. And he's looking for life.
Is there somebody drawing down there?
Looking for life. He's looking for life to step out. He's looking for life to grind out. He's looking for life to mind out. Uncle Sam's on Mars. Uncle Sam's on Mars. Uncle Sam's on Mars. He's on Mars. He's on Mars.
He's on Mars, right?
I hope you brought your credit card with you. And I hope you know how to drive on these long, lonely freeways and intersections. We got it all here. We've got 2 cars in the garage. 2 cars in the garage. And we've got drum majorettes in white ankle socks and baton twirling on Sundays. We put stripes on the stars. And Uncle Samson.
It's a very strong point of view they've got there. Yeah. Well, Hawkwind, they've got good variety, they've got good diversity. They can sing about something serious, even with the beat flowing and all of that sort of thing. You know, somebody could be mindlessly dancing to it and not even know what the hell the message is. You know, I can see that. But yeah, these guys, they're not my cup of tea. And I wouldn't be thinking that they're the first band that I would hit play on and listen to. But I can see that they definitely probably have, I would say, a strong cult following. I don't recognize any of these songs, so maybe they didn't have any mainstream hits of sorts. but I can see that it would have some appeal to certain groups of folks. So, hey, not bad, not bad. So, let's find out a little bit more about these guys. Yeah, I would say the standout for me is Uncle Sam's on Mars. The message behind it, very, very strong message. High Rise was a little bit humorous in a way. Okay, yeah, so let's do this. So I'm looking at Wikipedia here, and there is no specific song information, song breakdown to the specific song. So we'll just take a look at the album overall. But first, who are these guys? Let's check these guys out. Hawkwind. Hawkwind are an English band known as one of the earliest space rock groups. Since their formation in November of '69, Hawkwind have gone through many incarnations and have incorporated many different styles into their music, including hard rock, progressive rock, and psychedelic rock. They're also regarded as an influential proto-punk band. Their lyrics favor urban and science fiction themes. Many musicians, dancers, and writers have worked with the band since their inception. Notable musicians who have performed in Hawkwind include Lemmy, Ginger Baker, Robert Culvert, Nick Turner, and Hugh Lloyd Langton. However, the band are most closely associated with their founder, singer, songwriter, and guitarist Dave Brock, who is the only remaining original member. Hawkwind are best known for the song Silver Machine, which became a number 3 UK hit single in '72, but they scored further hit singles with Urban Gorilla, another top 40 hit, and Shot Down in the Night. The band had a run of 22 of their albums charting in the UK from '71 to '93. Wow. They've produced a lot of albums, man. So, PXR5. The album PXR5 is the 9th studio album by English space rock group Hawkwind, released in '79. It reached number 59 on the UK albums charts. Overview. AllMusic referred to PXR5 as the last in the sequence of brittle, pop-inflected records the band launched with astounding sounds, amazing music, saying that Hawkwind both understood and allowed themselves to absorb the energies of new wave on PXR5. The album was recorded and mixed at Rockfield Studios in January and February of '78. Uncle Sam's on Mars, Robot, and High Rise were originally recorded on the preceding UK tour, but were partly overdubbed in the studio, particularly Robert Culvert's double-track vocals. Infinity and Lifeform were originally to have been part of a solo album Dave Brock was working on. After the album was recorded and mixed, the band split up during a US tour in March when Simon House left to join David Bowie's band, and Robert Culvert suffered a bout of clinical depression. With the band in temporary hiatus and no pending promotional tour, the album's release was shelved. The band re-emerged in mid-'78 as the Hawk Lords to record the 25 Years On album. Does that sound right? To record the 25 Years On album. Okay. 2 tracks were released as singles, Psy Power and 25 Years, which featured Deathtrap and PXR5 respectively on their B-sides. The PXR5 album was eventually released on the 15th of June in '79, and the cryptic message on the cover, "This is the last but one," refers to the fact that it was recorded prior to 25 Years On. Okay, that's the name of the album, 25 Years On, right. The album's cover featured a British BS1363 mains plug wired in a dangerous way. Shortly after the album's release, the illustration of the plug was covered by a sticker obscuring the image. Interesting. Lyrical references. The lyrics of Jack of Shadows was inspired by Roger Zelensky's book Jack of Shadows. Uncle Sam's on Mars evolved from the Newesque Opa Loca with a culvert-penned anti-US rant over the top of it. Its first performance was at the Cardiff Castle Festival in the summer of '76 as Vikings on Mars, read by Culvert from his clipboard notes and with the aid of a megaphone on stage after Opa Loca. Robert also made a brief appearance as a poem at this historic gig. The song title itself is a twist on Gil Scott-Heron's Whitey on the Moon. Infinity uses a Culvert poem from Space Ritual. Robot references Isaac Asimov's 3 Laws of Robotics. The lyrics of High Rise are inspired by J.G. Ballard's book High Rise and short story The Man on the 99th Floor. I believe that I've heard of that. The lyrics of PXR5 deal with Hawkwind's transitional period between astounding sounds, amazing music, and quirk, strangeness, and charm. Okay, man. So that is what Wikipedia has for us on the band and this very interesting album, Hawkwind. I feel that I've actually done another reaction to Hawkwind. I think that they were part of a previous quad before. They're just too familiar to me for me to not have done a reaction. They had to have been in a quad lineup at some point, but that's as far as it's coming back to me. Yeah, like I said, for me personally, not my cup of tea overall, but I can see their value and I can see how they would appeal to a number of people. And I'm quite sure, it doesn't say anything like that here, but I'm quite sure that these guys probably had a very, very strong cult following. And it shows that they are an English rock band. So that being that they are together still, maybe doing some performances, maybe still producing albums, hard to say, but they're still around, man. They've been around for 50 years, so they're doing something right. Anyways, man, this was very, very interesting. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It's always nice to check out something completely different. This was a little bit on the different side, but still pretty good, man. So you guys, actually, before I bounce, I gotta see what I got coming up here. Yeah, just running a little bit behind with my reactions on this platform. Voiceover, Randy, Freddie, and Kat. I got some reactions that I've got to get to. And there was something else. I know that I've got some folk rock and some soul grooves. Now, I can't remember whose is whose, but that's what I got coming up in the next little while. And I know that I've got some sort of metal, progressive metal of some sort coming up as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, have a good one, folks. Take care. And today is Thursday. Yeah, so I've got some time in the morning to shoot a reaction. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace out.